Hello, hello. It is Angela, and I am back, and we're going to finish up this altered book, and we're going to do the cover. So happy Friday. On Mindful Monday, we did something a little different, and I just collaged. Yep, that's what I did. And then off camera, I went ahead and sewed around the piece that will go on our front and our back. Never have I ever put paper on a regular book cover. So we'll see how this goes. And then I just did a few little designs on each one of them in random little spots. Now, what I do, just so you guys know, is I just use a itty bitty teeny tiny itsy bitsy dab of art glitter glue to kind of put my ends down, and I do that on the front and the back. So now we got to decide which one do we want to be the front. I'm going with this one because I really like this ledger. I really do. There's a little, this is torn away from its own little piece here. So let me see. Here is my thought. So what we'll do is we'll finish this up, the cover and the back. The back I'm not going to do anything with. So let's just start there and see how this goes. But before we do that, one thing I forgot to do, I'm trying to get the pin back in my, there we go. One thing I forgot to do on these, I wanted to add some washi. And then I started to wash it. I started to do that off camera. And I was like, no, I need to do this with them. But before we go any further, I want to give a shout out and a warm welcome to all of you who are returning, and for you that are new subscribers. Thank you so very much for being a part of my life and my channel, and for supporting me. I appreciate it. And for supporting my Etsy shop. And if you're new, my name is Angela, and I love to do all sorts of projects. DIY projects. I like to do a lot of paper crafting, lots of junk journals, lots of thrifting for vintage treasures. It's all fun. Let's see. So let's just get this. This is going to be our cover. So you know what? I'm going to put, this is Amity Bloom washi, and it does stick pretty well, but just for good measure, because it is on that cover. I know it's just for me. We're going to put a little extra zhuzh on it. A little glue. What I did off camera before I started this video was I went and opened all of these because I haven't used them, and saved you the pain of having to watch me. It took me a while, and it kind of hurt my thumb. So there's that. So I hope you're having a lovely start of your day. I might put something over that, and it's right like where I probably will put something over it. So, but yeah, no. It is what it is. So when you guys see this, what will I be doing? Well, I have 3 more videos. Oh, shootaroo. I was going to put this on there. I didn't do it on the last one. I have 3 more thrift videos. My videos are up all the way till February. And I don't intend to do any, unless somebody wants me to do some personal shopping for them, I'm not intending to do any thrifting, because I've been working on the venue. And just believe you me, if you've been watching those vlogs, which I'm not sure when the vlog of the first day of sorting and organizing will go up, but I think probably on Wednesday, because let me look at my schedule. Yeah, I think it went up on Wednesday because I did a preview for yesterday's sale. So you can go check it out. And just let me tell you, it was a hot mess. Understatement. Wowza. But I knew it was going to be like that. That stuff has been in storage since March of 2020, which you know. And a lot of it was still some staging pieces. I had taken over a ton of craft items and things like that. So I'm getting ready for a sale at the venue on February 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in Adel, Iowa. If anybody is interested and wants to get some craft supplies or home decor, come visit me. Maybe one of these days I need to do like just a craft sale and do like a meet and greet. But I'm not sure how many people are that nearby me. I mean, I know a few of you are. Most of you, well, not most of you, some of which I've already met. Like my friend Carol at Lily Rose Blue, which if you have not checked out her channel, go do it. Go do it. She gets some lovely thrift finds, and we like to shop together. We've only done it once, but we need to do it again. Okay, let's just stop with the with all of the washi. Okay, what did I say I was going to use for the front? I think this one. All right, so let's do the back. Now, if you guys have any tips on how to prep or put paper onto a book cover, let me know. But here's what I'm going to do. Now, I did reinforce this. This is my handy, it's medical tape. I use this a lot just to reinforce, just so if it's, you know, this thick and bulky, that it's just a little extra reinforcement. But what I'm going to do is I'm just taking my sanding block. This is a 220 grid. This is a 320. So the higher the number, the less coarse it is. So we're going to use the more coarse side. My really coarse one is in with my assemblage stuff. And I'm not going to dig it out. And I think this will be enough. I just want to, I'm going to go to town on this. I don't know. You guys tell me. So we're going to go to town with some Fabri-Tac. And I'm just going to kind of, can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. I'm just going to go right up against that edge. Well, wait a minute. Before I do that, let's see. Yes, because I'm going to put some fabric over the side, so it'll be okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me do that again. So I need it to go right to the edge of that. Okay, so that will be what we do last. Yay. So on next week's live sale, it will be the first one, I think. I'm still waiting. I still need to work out some details. Some of my videos that happened in between or before this may have already made an announcement, because I may have already talked to my friend Jeannie with whether she wants to do a hard goods, which is more like vintage pieces. She has a lot of jewelry, and that kind of thing. I'm not sure if she's doing it with me or not, because I think we talked about our first sale being in February. But I do have some friends who have channels that are going to be joining me as guests, so I'm excited about that. Okay, we're just going to leave her right here. I don't know. It's okay right now. Now, it's not that great right here, but that's going to get... that is going to get covered up. All right. I don't hate it. That's good. All right, let's do this side. Now oh yeah, I put that on right. Let's make sure we put this on this way. Okay? You yell at me if I don't. What else is on the agenda? I don't know if what Dave's got planned. But perhaps we'll be working more on the venue. I need some muscles. I'm going to see what he has up his sleeve. We are doing, it will be the next weekend, but we are doing this weekend. My mom and dad decided we have a lot of birthdays in the first part of the year. A lot. We have, well, I guess we're only doing January and February birthdays. So we have my brother, my niece Taylor, and our son Sam. All have February birthdays. Well, Nick has a January birthday. So we're having a brunch, and I am making my eggs Benedict, which is always a request, usually from Taylor and my brother, but apparently Taylor requested Papa's and Landon, I think. Did I say Landon? I forgot Landon. He has a birthday in February too. Landon's is the 11th of February, and Sam's is the 21st of February. It's kind of crazy because, you know, Dave and I met, and our kids are all a year apart, and their birthdays are all February, April, and May. All the first part of the year. And mine is too. And then Dave's is in June. Oh, I like that. Look at it. And then, voila. Oh, this is really turning out pretty. I just kind of want to stare at it for a minute. All right, before I get too carried away and forget, let's make this whole again. Here, hold on. It's got, I need to be able to see in there. And get the eyelet in. Okay, I gotta kind of turn it that way. Perfect. Come on out. Whoops. So yeah, I don't like waffles. I don't like pancakes at all. But I do love eggs Benedict. And I do like, Dave makes really good biscuits and gravy. So does my brother. I do like that. Okay. Put your pin back in your glue there, girlfriend. All right, let's start with the back just in case I mess this up because I'm using these. I got blue all over my hand from doing that. Oh, that's going to look cute. Except for, I don't know if the ribbon that I have picked out for it is going to work. Well, I guess we'll see. Let me change this. My kids they like to have breakfast for dinner a lot. But usually Landon wants pancakes. Demi wants eggs. All right, come on. Let's see if that worked. Ooh, it's going to be dicey. It's in there. Yikes. Well, good thing I'm only doing this for myself. I have tons of these, and I hardly ever use them. It's just that the actual know that's right in your face. I'm sorry. Yeah, that one worked better. Okay, we can take that out. All right, that is on. Now we have to decide, do we want anything as a focal point? So, nope. I grabbed out a bunch of florals. These were 50 cents at a craft, or at a thrift store. Let's see what we can find in here. I think this is a little too contemporary, but they're open now. That one probably is a little too dark. Okay, maybe none of these are going to work. That's fine too. We don't have to use one. These I got, remember, at that Epic. Oh, here. A thrift haul. Nope. Negative. No, I don't think those are going to work either. And I think the other pack is just the same. Well, I'll look in here just in case. Yeah, see. And you know why I don't care for them? Because they have purple on them. And I don't like purple. All right, well, let's see what else we got, if anything. And it really doesn't need anything. I just thought, well, maybe if I had something, we would stick it on there. These are all of ones I'm going to say no. Why waste our time? Everything else I have is pretty small. And I got these full, but they're all tiny. I don't know what that is. Let's put that out here. Okay, forget about it. Forget about it and move on. So a couple things I have. I have this vintage ribbon, and I'm totally in love with. And it would look great as the closure, but I kind of want to save it. I don't know how much is there. Not that much, so we're not going to use that. But what I do have is, this is a piece of like taffeta. It was a sample. So it's already, I think it would work to go here. So I was thinking this could cover most of this. And I would go a little bit more on the back side and a little less on the front. And then I also have, okay, so let's flip this over. I have some of this that I thought we could do something with. And I also have this and the green. But I don't have very much left of this, I don't think. Oh, I do too. I have a whole bolt of it somewhere. Let's see what this looks like. All right, let's take, oh, there goes my unnamed. So maybe we put that underneath. I know it's hard for you to see this. What if we... Well, it goes the other way, but I like that. Okay, that's what we're doing. So now, let's just save ourselves some headache and trim this down. And of course, we're going to start with the back, because that way if I goof it up, I do it on the back first. Not that I couldn't goof it up on the front, but all right. So we got that piece, and then we need this. And I'm just going to cut both of them. Oops, it's getting away from me. Hang on. Okay, we got everything. Do we have everything cut? Yes, we do. All right, let's flip this bad. Okay, let's think about this. This is going to go on. All right, we're going to do this part first. And I think that's pretty okay. Now, this is going to probably look like it's coming through, because it probably will. It's silk taffeta. But it will dry and everything will be fine. And if it's not, once again, this is just for me. It's my sample. Because all my other, I think all my other altered books are gone. Okay, this is the shiny side. I'm just going to gently rub that. Oh gosh, I didn't look. I think it's even. All right, now we're going to turn this over. And what happened to the yellow? Just in yellow. Oh, I dropped part of them on the floor. So my thought was put that one under, right about there. And then this one, because it has a nice little edge to it, like that. Okay, we can do that. I always do my covers last. Just mark it. Whoops. I don't know why. I think, you know, it's just kind of how what speaks to me after I've created the journal. Okay, now we need to make sure. Oh, poo. Flippy. See, I told you we might goof. Let's see where we want. First of all, I think I need to trim just a little tiny bit of that. There we go. Okay. Well, so what do you guys have planned for your weekend? Anything fun and exciting? I'm really putting a lot of glue on there. I know. It's not quite even. All right, let's put this one on. This might be a little tricky. What I'm going to do is put this piece on, or glue it here. I got a big goober right there. And then glue these little ones on. I don't know, maybe I won't even glue them on because I kind of like them. I like that. I better glue these a little bit. I'm so excited to have this done. And these colors, you know, I love my little brights with pastel kind of mix. It makes me happy. Okay. I like it. All right, let's do the front. Well, that's not working. Okay. Okay. I'm being very quiet. All right, let's put this down. I'm gonna put this down. Come on. we go. Perfect. And before I smush this down, I'm just going to put a little extra glue on there. Now we can put it on there. Okay. Last but not least, oh yeah, that's perfect. So I wanted it a little bit less on the front. I can always put a book plate on the front of it if I want. But sometimes less is more. There we go. Might have to trim that off a little bit. Okay, now let's get this little kids on here, and we will be done, and we can do a flip through. Whoa. Where's my musher? I got a little too much on that one spot. Now, I do have a lighter, and I cannot find it in here. I'm looking at my little... Oh, there it is. But I'll wait till the glue's dry. But I think I need to sear that a little bit. I should have done it before, but I didn't. There we go. Wonderful. Now, all we have left to do is decide what we're going to put in here. Now, I wanted to put in, and now that I've got this in all together, I think this darker blue is going to look good. But, we got a but. This is, okay, here's what we're going to do. This is blanket, the edging for blankets, you know, for like, so let's just do this. I'm going to go one more. Here's what we're going to do. Since I found the lighter, I'm going to move this aside so you guys can see. All I'm going to do, and I could do this. Do I have... It might be easier if I do it with my rotary cutter. Hang on. Where is it? Right here. What if... Now, I know this probably won't be perfect. And I'm not very good with my rotary cutter, but I just want that little edge off. It's not perfectly even. I'm still okay with that. See what I'm saying? I think I'm just not consistent with the pressure that I use. Okay, and do you see how that gets kind of frayed? Well, we're going to fix that with that lighter. And now we have the other thing that I didn't do is make sure it would go through that hole. So let's just pray it does. Where there's a will, there's a way. We'll figure it out. Okay, so now what we need to do, grab that lighter out, which is buried down here. Okay, there we go. This side is already ready to go. So we just kind of go like that. You don't even really need to, you don't need to touch the satin much. You just need to make sure, because we're going to tie this, we want to make sure it doesn't get all like that. Just don't burn yourself. Be very careful. And of course we need to do the ends. All right, so that one's done. Now let's do this one. So let's see, journal-wise, what do I have on the agenda? Because I did commit, if you watched the 2022 recap in the 23 overview, I did commit that I was going to do some more DIYs. So I do them all the time. I don't generally film them, so I want to do more of those. I'm going to leave that lighter handy just in case we need it and I missed something. So in doing that, I need to come up with some ideas. And I've kind of got my schedule figured out so that, well, I think. So Mondays are Mindful Mondays. I'm deciding how I want to do this. Do I want to just poke this through and make a little knot in it? Yeah. All right, here goes nothing. I'm going to use this. This is an embossing tool, but it's really tiny, and it's not my pokey tool. Here we go. Well, that wasn't so bad. I just like these great big... Well, that's not going anywhere anytime soon. Which side is that? Okay, it needs to go this way. Not that I can't do that afterwards. So I'm going to pull out quite a bit of it, put my knot in. So anyway, Monday. Mondays are Mindful Mondays. Tuesdays are one of my favorite. Template Tuesday, where we create stuff to put in our idea books and build our stash up. Lovely. Let's make sure we got everything. I think so. Okay, let's do the same on this side. And then Wednesdays, because my hope is that I'm going to be doing weekly live sales, I'm reserving to either do whatever I want on Wednesdays, or, because I have done Why Not Wednesday, I've done Wallpaper Wednesdays, not that I have to have a theme for the day, but my thought is to do publish my vlog that day, which means I actually have to vlog, but I think with my work at the venue, I'll have plenty of stuff to vlog. Come on now. You worked so easily with that last one. And Thursdays are, what will happen is, like I said, I've got thrift hauls for up through February. I'm going to have to see this one. I'm going to have to probably, ooh, come to mama. That's a tight squeeze. But I have those already posted all the way to February. But after all of those posts, what I will probably do is my live sales will just be what airs on Thursdays. And and I think once a month I won't have a live sale. It'd be the first first Thursday of the month. So then I'll, stick in some shop with me or thrift hauls or whatever on that day. And then I've got Friday, Saturday to choose from. And then I'm still doing my Sewing Notion Sundays, which is my other favorite one. Come on. I don't want to keep pulling this all the way through because it's really tight, but I think I'm going to have to. Oh, yep. So then I have Friday and Saturday I can play and just maybe do DIY. I can just be whatever I want. Whatever. Oh, seriously? See, that was what I was afraid of. Snap. Look what happened. Well, we're going to solve it. I knew this might happen because there's just not enough. There's not enough girth there. Shoot. But I think we can make it. At least, and once it's in there, come on. Just go all the way in, please. It might not work. We might have to cut it off. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, that will glue. It will be fine. Everything's fine. I was like, what is that noise? It's a dog barking. Okay, well, at least that was on the back side. All right, so now we'll be able to make it all pretty. But before we do that, let's do a little flippity flip through. So I added in a vintage postcard, which is still in the package from that auction. Okay, let me get this junk off my hand. This is just writing space. This is all wallpaper. This is Amity Blooms. I added a little tea bag here. Got a little journal card. Lots of stuff in here. What's this? Oh, this is one of my digitals. And this actually flips this way. And this, which I wish I would have done, I said that. I wish I would have done more of these angled pockets, but I didn't. And another journal card there. And I left I added some things, but I left a lot of these open just so I could add some of my stuff in there. Another antique greeting card. Dear cousin. I can't read what she wrote. I was looking for a year. Buffalo Center, Iowa. This is just a cluster I had, a little dangly whale tail. This is from when we did our little typing together, and that's a cluster. This is one of Amity's. So is that. This is the actual book page. This one opens up, and it's just writing space. Another antique postcard. This opens up as well for writing, and then these are all pockets that can be added, as are these. And I do have videos of all of this when we worked on our altered books and creating it. This is one we did from my digital with the Victorian Flower Girls. This is one of my digitals. This is some... We did that together too. More of my clusters. Oh my gosh, I looked at my clusters. I have so many clusters. I love this where I kind of ripped the edges and made it look really old. I have another double pocket. This one goes down. This one. I really love how this turned out. This one's one of my favorite pages. So this is a belly band. And this is one of my digitals. You have the potential to make beautiful things. Yes, you. And then we've got the flippity dippity. I think the puppy's up, which means this timing is good because then I have to take her out and go potty. I left this one. What did I do with that? That's a little baby belly band. I left these because I liked the little horsies and the ducks. I keep looking behind me because I thought I heard her, but maybe I didn't. Velveteen Rabbit. I added one of Nazi's little journal cards. More Johnny Nazi's work here. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today's a gift. That's why we call it the present. I like this because it says Angela Park. This is Polka Dot Pixels, I believe. Another tuck here. No. Oh, no. Something happened when I made these. I had accidentally printed them on copy paper. So I thought, okay, I'll just back these on file folder, which I did. But I can't remember where I was when I did it. I feel like I was on vacation, maybe when we went to Minnesota, and that it got damp. And they never... So everything I did that I fussy cut and backed kind of came apart. So I had to put them all back together. So this is one, we made these together. And with the cabochon, and then I just put, this is from a book, and then we added the glossy accents to it. This we also made together as one of our templates. This is, you open it up. This is the one from Anna Griffin, and then we made our own as well. So I kept that in there. I think I have 2 of those. I love those. This is where we did a little watercolor with the Mices. You know what? I don't think I ever posted. I'm going to write that down. I don't think I posted my little... I did a... what do you call it? Not slow motion. Time lapse. Where I did these. And I don't think I ever posted them. Just added a little bit to it. We got some, this is from Julie at Camellia Crafts Design. It's a little cigarette card, and I kept my any old junk today story. And then we did these together. There's another tag. This was so much fun. This is the covered paper clip from my friend Janice. More pockets. This is one of my favorite sayings. And like when we do our journals and we did our I am statements, this is when I will tell you, and I am consistently inconsistent, and I'm proud of it. We got this one. This is from one of my digitals. Oop, she lost some glitter. This is a barrette, a itty bitty baby barrette. I did those a long time ago. This is from my digitals, Artist Chaos Taking Shape. That's Picasso. More of Nazis. This we did together. We did a bunch of those. What's this say? Oh, Please Don't Eat the Daisies. I love that. One of my favorite movies, old movies. So yeah, I hope you guys try your hand at making. There's the other one that we did, and I glued this one actually right onto it. And then this is some music that I printed on one of my designs on there. So that is it, you guys. I'm so happy. All right, let's tie this up and make it. I'm not even going to... Okay, I want this to be on the shiny side, but because of that little eyelet, grommet, whatever you want to call it, we're not going to take a chance. So we'll just tie it together in a pretty little bow and call this a video for today. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. And until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be. If you haven't subscribed or given this a thumbs up or said something to me, I love your comments. Take a second to do that. And we will see you next time. Remember to just be. Cheers.